Hi, everyone. This is a quick overview of our syllabus for developmental psychology for this fall. This is a 3 credit hour course and it is online and asynchronous, which means we won't have any required live meetings. I will have virtual office hours, typically at 5 p.m. on Mondays, but there won't be any required sessions. Those will be optional for you to attend. As you look through our syllabus, you'll see some key elements just orienting you to OC's mission statement and a specific departmental statement from our Department of Psychology and Family Science, which is where this course lives on campus. A little bit about my teaching philosophy that I want Christ to be infused in everything we do at Oklahoma Christian, including in the way we learn, discuss, and conduct ourselves in this online learning environment. In general, for this course, should have taken general psychology already, and hopefully, we're going to be talking about how humans change over time. We're going to talk about how we learn and how we grow from conception until death. So, this is going to be a lifespan overview course. Here's a look at our course outcomes and how I will be assessing those right here in this column to see if you've achieved the objectives that our university has established for this course. And some of the meat of the syllabus that students often want to know about are course grading requirements. So here you go. 25% of your grade is going to be based off completing the readings. You'll do that through our Perusall platform. There is a small fee for that, but it's a great way for me to ensure that you are reading the assigned texts and you have an opportunity to interact with your classmates on there as well. So 25% of your grade will be based on the Perusall readings. 25% of your grade will be will be based on assignments that I post each week. Most of those will be from Ed Puzzle, where you'll watch some key videos that explain major concepts from the week, and then it will pause and ask you questions just to make sure that you're comprehending some of the main ideas. 25% of your grade will also be based on discussion boards and just general participation in the class. So I just want to know that you're engaged and that you're paying attention to the content and you're asking questions if you need it. So, email me if you need things, hop onto office hours, but for sure participate in the class discussions. And then 25% of the grade is also based on exams. And we'll break those up into probably 4 exams. So that means, about every 2 weeks, we're going to have a test, but that will be better for you in the long run because it helps us kind of break the developmental cycle into chunks. If we wait too long to take a test, then there's too much content and too much of human development to cover. So we will have several exams just again to help you kind of break out that developmental content. The grading scale. Um, Actually, I'll probably make an adjustment here where 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to an 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and 59 and below is an F. That's actually kind of our default setting in Blackboard. I didn't catch that here in the syllabus, so we'll stick with what's in Blackboard. All right, just know that you're responsible for kind of watching the course requirements, reaching out if you have questions. This section describes a little bit more of the um, different categories for your grades. And just in general, the rhythms of this class, I'll open things up on Monday mornings. Weekly assignments are due the following Sunday night by the end of day. Um, However, you'll notice that on the discussion board, I want you to have your original post posted by Wednesday of each week so that when we have required responses, everybody has ample time to reply to a classmate. Right, and same thing if it's an exam week, you will have access to the exam, usually starting Monday or Tuesday of that week, and then it'll be due by the following Sunday. We do use Respondus Monitor. You'll have to have a webcam and you'll need to scan your environment. We try to protect the integrity of our exams that way. And there is a practice test already available to you to make sure that your computer has it downloaded and that it is set up correctly. You will not need a password for any of our exams. So if you have Respondus Monitor set up correctly, you will not have to enter any kind of password. Here's a link to the book that we're using. The textbook is a free book, but the way that we're going to track the readings and perusal, there is a small fee for that you'll pay online. And then just kind of in general, some ed tech tools that you'll likely need to be successful in the class. Please read through our AI policy. I'll try to be pretty clear about that when it's something that I want you to work on and I want to know your specific thoughts. A lot of our discussions will be that way. I'm really not interested in knowing what the chatbot thinks in our discussions. I want it to be more your personal reflections. And if I think that it's unclear where the source is, then I'll reach out to you and we'll have a discussion about it. Just in general, as things go through the class, just feel free to let me know if there's any questions that you have. If you are having a rough week, need any kind of extensions on deadlines, things like that, just please communicate in advance. It's always good to let me know ahead of time when you know there's going to be challenges or barriers for you, rather than having to kind of beg for forgiveness on the back end. So just be a proactive communicator as much as possible. And that's a brief overview of the requirements of the class.